much as possible because Progressive messed me up today.
Progressive?
Yeah, because they had told me...
The insurance company?
Yeah, because I...
Is that the flow?
Yeah, I had a payment coming up. They told me that it was going to be due on Monday.
Okay, just be mindful of you. We're currently live, so make sure you don't mention any sensitive details.
Oh yeah, but just basically what happened was they told me it was Monday and they took it out on Tuesday.
Ah, so they completely screwed up. No, wait, you gotta forget. This past Monday was President's Day, so the banks were closed.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they told you Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They should have known that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that issue came about, and they had to take it out Tuesday. So they had that. So my bank had to transfer money from my savings, which was for my rent. So all this week I've been driving Uber just to catch up.
So what you're saying is that you have a check in the savings. And then the way you set up, right?
yes. And all that money I go from Uber goes into my savings.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So but other than that, man, that's just been that's been about it. That's been like the craziest week.
So I actually got a little bit of news that actually kind of made me smile.
Okay.
It's nothing that really affects me personally.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm not affected by it at all. It's just that I just like it when somebody shows they have a backbone.
Yeah.
So you remember how I meant how we mentioned earlier in the week and late last week how people were getting bullied for playing Hogwarts Legacy, right?
Yeah.
And I mentioned that one of the streamers I like to watch, Silvervale, she got bullied so hard she broke down crying on stream and posted a apology video, but she was still crying at the same time.
Yeah.
She made a return this past Tuesday.
Okay.
She's still playing Hogwarts Legacy. She says she started off by saying, I don't agree with JK, but I want to play a game based on my childhood.
Okay.
The LGBT community is awesome, and the Twitter feeds can go fuck themselves.
I like her.
She not only did she say that, she said, and also all the V-tweeters, because this is apparently a thing. These are people who use a virtual persona, right?
Okay.
Like VTubers.
Okay.
But they on Twitter.
Yeah.
And she goes, for all you V-tweeting cockroaches who came out for your crumb of clout in the light and made fun of a girl getting harassed and doxxed and threatened, fuck you. Wow. Now that's how this one plays this game. Hey!
Oh.
I'm like, that's how you do it.
I like her. I don't know her, but I like her.
Because she didn't say the trans community. She said the LGBT community are a bunch of nice, awesome people. You guys can go fuck yourself.
Wow. That is wild. That's crazy.
Because it'd be so easy to just kind of back off and just be like, I'm going to bounce out. I can't do this no more. Yeah. She came back within a week and said, fuck you, I'm playing this game anyway.
Yeah, exactly. She got every right to.
And then the thing that gets me is, right, because when you go on the Twitter, and again, this is why I don't like Twitter activists. The Twitter activists are the people I feel are the reason why we have terrible stories in games and movies and shit nowadays.
Yes, I agree.
They went on there despite her saying that she loves the trans community, despite her saying that they're awesome, despite her saying all this, and specifically pointing out the people that have been doxing and harassing her. Twitter still somehow managed to take that as her calling the trans people freaks. And I'm like, if your first thought with that, when she calls out the Twitter people freaks, is to then go, oh, she says freaks, she must be talking about trans and Jewish people. That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like you might be the bigot in that situation.
Yeah, because that don't make any sense to me.
Especially when she had a very clear, these guys are cool, you guys suck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a clear message. I don't know how.
And then also I found out, everybody's like, well, you bought the game, so you're supporting JK Rowling and yada. Apparently, JK sold the rights to make this game. So she didn't make a dime off it.
Okay, so what's the problem?
And again, if you really want to hit her financially, you need to be going after Disney, Universal, and Nintendo. Apparently, they're the ones paying her the big bucks.
There you go.
And then on top of all that, if you really don't like transphobic people, why the fuck are you on Twitter? Elon Musk says some transphobic shit too.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on Twitter. Yeah, it's like it just makes me sit here and go, you guys are a bunch of soft-bellied jackasses. And I love to see when people just tell you when you get on and get off.
No, for real. Because it's hilarious to me. Like it's just they like I can't wait to restream that game. Cause when you play it, I can already tell.
Oh no, I'm not gonna raise my voice. I'm gonna.
Me either.
I'm gonna do what my uncle does. When it get really calm, and that's the scary part.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm not doing it too. Trust me. It's the calm ones you have to watch out for.
But yeah, no, that happened earlier this week, and it made me smile because I'm like people like that don't deserve to get harassed, and I'm just glad to see that she showed that I like to be funny and keep this a nice, close, warm, and soft community. But you're not gonna tell me where you're gonna get off. I'm gonna tell you where you're gonna get off. And I was like, that's how you do it.
Exactly. I 100% agree with that. It's just like, for me, it's just like, I've always loved Harry Potter because of the franchise. The movie was incredible, and hearing they were going to do a game, I was like, oh, interesting.
How many Harry Potter games? Sorry to cut you off. How many Harry Potter games have you actually played?
0.
So I think they've made a game for every Harry Potter movie.
Really?
Yes.
Never knew that.
They made the original Sorcerer's Stone. Oh god, it was on PS1. Oh man, the graphics are not good. That game need an update nowadays, and they made 4 separate versions, and they each play differently.
You joking? You
for
serious? Different
consoles on the GBA. Oh dear God, I forget how the Chamber of Secrets went. All I know is that the Prisoner of Azkaban one that was the one I played. It was by far my favorite.
Okay, wow.
But when I saw Hogwarts Legacy, fun fact, I had no interest in playing the game.
Oh, I did actually know that. See, now that's different. I did, because it did pique my interest.
Because at this point in my life, it's kind of like, it's nothing against Harry Potter as a franchise.
Yeah.
I do think Fantastic Beasts could have. Well, the first movie was good. That's what a movie did with that when it first came out. That was fun. While the first Fantastic Beasts when Defined was okay, I caught bits and pieces of the Crimes of Grindelwald, and I'm like, why is Newt Scamander still in this?
Yeah.
So the Fantastic Beasts franchise, which I'm not sure if it's going to be done, apparently it was signed on for 5 movies, and the third movie basically dictates whether or not those are going to happen.
Well, I heard it got canceled because of the second one that it failed epically.
I heard that it was because of the third one. No, wait. There's only 2 out right now.
No, yeah, there's only 2. Yeah.
So I think what it is that I think they're based
off the second one. If that was going to do it, which it didn't. If it was going to do well, they were going to continue to make it the other ones. But since since the second one bombed epically and failed.
That was the Crimes of Grindelwald, right?
Yes, okay. Yes. And I can't remember the main actor. I cannot remember his name, but it's Eddie something, whatever.
The guy who plays Newt?
Yes.
I forget his name too.
Yeah, he said, I heard from one of the YouTubers, they said, they were like, from the actor, he said that he hasn't heard anything about, like, about WB or anybody considering making a third one. So right now, it looks like it may not happen, but
I think what will probably happen is that they're probably going to let the series quietly fade away, just to kind of spare themselves the embarrassment of having to announce that they're not going to finish this iteration of the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah. Or
they're working on the third script to see if this will justify 4 and 5.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the second one. I have no intention unless we're doing a reaction to it.
I seen bits and pieces of it. It's a wizard movie.
Yeah, it is.
And again, this is going from a guy who never finished the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I stopped after Order of the Phoenix. That was the last one I saw. I think I'm 3 movies off from being done with the movies.
Let me see.
There's
Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets,
Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire,
Order of the
Phoenix,
definitely
Half-Blood Prince, Death House Part 1 and 2.
Yes. You're behind 3 films, but
yeah.
I will say this. So
that would have been a Part 1 and Part 2. It actually made fucking sense. Anyway.
Yeah,
Looking at you, Hobbit.
Yeah. Oh my God. I you know what's crazy? I haven't watched it either.
Hobbit is they made a trilogy of movies out of a book that's 300 pages long.
Jesus Christ!
I have the book but I don't think it's in my office, or else I would show you.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think it's it right here. I think this actually hit it right here, if my memory serves correct. No, that's a Star Wars book. Never mind. That is Star Wars: The Old Republic. Revan. I gotta read this book. I got a couple of books I gotta read. I got a couple books I gotta read right there.
Ah.
That is. He'll be an important character and at some point, and I can gush about him at some point.
Okay.
I have one that's called Star Wars Maul, and it's just Darth Maul. On the front cover, just bound in chains, and I think the back cover is like locked in a prison. It's like, oh god.
that sounds interesting.
I do need to read the book though. Anyway, going back. So I don't know. I'm not sure if they will be able to make the next couple of movies. They might do it just to say they did, or they'll put it on the back burner and revitalize it later. Because right now, a lot of the problem with 2, I think the reason why I probably didn't do as well is because, again, at the time, J.K. had made some comments that I'm still not even certain if they were transphobic. From what I'm told, they are. But I've also heard that it's not so much that it is. It's just that the way she worded makes it came off as such, but that's not what it is.
Yeah.
So I gotta look a little bit more into it before I jump to a conclusion on that. But it's a combination of that. So her turning off the trans community at one point, basically killing that, and the entire issue with Johnny Depp probably didn't help that movie.
Yeah, but see as far as that pissed me off because of the fact that WB had fired him automatically.
Yes.
Well, you know what, Johnny Depp? Since we heard these allegations that weren't proven in court yet, we're gonna fire you ahead of time.
Well, that's standard practice, unfortunately.
But they fired Amber Heard
because she was the one making the accusations.
But okay, so I get that, but I'm saying in my mind, I feel like you shouldn't fire the man until he is 100% proven guilty.
Oh no, I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
But as a PR stunt,
yeah,
as PR is in their mind, it's better to get ahead of it just in case.
Yeah.
Because with the accusations that he was facing, it's basically domestic abuse accusations.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if it was just like substance abuse. That you could then justify keeping him on because it's not really guaranteed that he is doing this stuff or that what he's doing is necessarily harmful. But when you have a potential abuser on set or in the studio or whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
it's not a good look.
Yeah,
that's why they got rid of Justin Roiland off of Rick and Morty, and then he voluntarily resigned from Squanch Games.
Yeah,
I think like one other thing he stopped doing too. I can't remember what it was.
The only reason why I felt I was saying what I said because the first time this was brought up.
Oh, and then JK came out and actually supported him actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then his
and then it all came out that he didn't do it.
Yeah,
but still.
Yeah, but it was like when I first heard about it in the court and when it was actual leaked audio of her saying, "Oh, I didn't smack you, I punched you." I'm like,
I remember that.
At that point, in my mind, she's guilty right there.
Yes, and I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah,
I get where you're coming from, but you gotta remember, and I don't care how much flack I get for this. The world has always been geared to basically take the woman's side over the man's side.
Oh yeah, no, that.
It's like yeah, I get that there's like issues that women face on a daily basis, and I'm not going to deny that. But you'd be remiss to even remotely suggest that, specifically white women, this world wasn't set up to basically advantage you in almost every single way when you just say something.
Yeah.
And if you think it's not, whoo boy!
Oh no! I believe that it's 8:19. We're gonna get started.
Yeah, we're gonna get started.
But yeah, no, honestly, I've always known that. And I feel like in some cases, again, I know it's the system and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like in certain cases for men, it is unfair. It's unfair, and I feel like we're at a disadvantage because, I don't condone it. I'm just saying, if a woman hits a man in the face, he doesn't do anything. he's still found guilty. But if he tries to defend himself against her, he's still guilty.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's basically how it's.
Yeah, exactly.
And anyone who thinks that's not the case is like this isn't like a whole like, oh, look at me, I'm trying to be counterculture edgy. Like, no, I'm pointing out the straight up facts. And that's literally how it is. But that's why I find this time to be very, very interesting. The interesting time to be alive right now because. By the way, sorry, everybody, welcome back. I know we kind of went off on a tangent there. We'll get back to it in a second. Welcome back to the War of N. And the last time I played, last two sessions I played, we were trying to get the Water Sword, which we now have. This basically gives us access to the good ending, from my understanding.
Yeah.
And now we can continue on and hopefully get some actual development. Now, how does this work? Okay, obstacle course. Here. We got this here. I'm about to say that's not moving. Why was it not moving?
That's crazy.
It closed the door. Oh, okay,
No, you good.
So it closes the door, but why would I want to close the door?
Yeah, that's weird. Why would you? Yeah, why would it want you to close the door?
I don't. What? I'm confused now. But I think I see how this works. I see how this works. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right here. Okay.
It's just the way that was timed.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I got this.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now, how am I gonna do that? I think that thing's gotta jump, right? Like, the time is right. Yeah, going back to that, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting time to be alive because of all these norms being challenged and the idea and the concept of behind what it means to be. Oh, I get it now.
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Also, remember, HDMI on an old console, things are a little bit darker than supposed to be.
I forgot today's Thursday. Jesus.
Today is Thursday.
Wow.
Okay, so we can get through. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, it's interesting that he actually showed off that you can do that. Also, artwork unlocked. I don't think I found all the artwork in here. I'm not going to go out my way to find it.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing that. Yeah, as you can see here, the sands of time are on the ground. Remember, we killed Kylina, and that basically guaranteed that we're going to get the sands of time. And doom us to this entire cycle. So yeah. Okay, let me actually break these pots up here, give me some more sands. But yeah, it's interesting because with again going back to the LGBT community and the and just all the stuff in general, it's going to be very interesting to see how social norms hold up with that.
Yeah, I feel like in my mind they're gonna still continue to do that like years to come. And it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Let's see here.
Mm.
Okay. Well, now you objective. I guess in his mind it's like, well, I gotta kill her. She basically makes this at a time, but if she makes it in the present, after I would have done the thing, then we're good. Don't know if that works, Prince, but whatever. But yeah, what do you mean by it's going to get worse before it gets better?
I don't think people are willing to change. I think they're just willing to let things be bygones, and just let it stay the way it is. Like you know how like with the LGBT they tend to be like over exaggerate on certain things and then like take things to a whole nother level.
The whole Hogwarts situation.
I think that's going to happen, and I don't think that part of it is going to change because they just feel like they always feel like they always feel like
new Santex. Yes, I got all the Santex.
They're in the right and everything. So I just feel like
it's not so much let bygones be bygones. It's the fact. It's the thing. And this is going back to what happened with the Hogwarts Legacy situation, is that due to how, and again, it's not like this isn't unwarranted. Due to the fact that the world now is basically trying to write out minorities, like period. Like, you know, like again, they're trying to write out Black history as well, like Latin history and all that stuff. Same thing with the LGBT history.
Yeah.
They're just trying to make it where it's like if it doesn't fit to whatever personal standard that a certain group of people, you know who I'm talking about, think is supposed to be the traditional value, they're going to try their best to eradicate it. Given the fact that they're basically banning books by trans writers, they're banning books about trans issues. They even banned a book that actually was factually accurate. It was a book about a penguin with two dads.
Uh-huh.
So, fun fact: penguins in the wild, they can be homosexual.
Never knew that.
Yeah, two male penguins get together and raise an egg. That actually is a thing that does happen in nature. And you know, and trying to get rid of, you know, again, Black history, stuff like that.
Oh, I've been knowing about that part.
It's gotten worse in recent years, especially in recent months.
And
all that good stuff. So it's not like it's not unwarranted for people to feel like the world's out to get them and they have to basically fight back as hard as possible. But it also gets to a point where it's like you gotta know what fights to fight and which fights not to fight.
Yeah.
And again, because of it, I think a lot of people just don't challenge certain viewpoints, and or worst of all, when they are challenged, they're challenged in a very disingenuous way. You know, as in like, like Africa has slaves, but it's like, yeah, we're talking about you're comparing African slavery, where the African slaves were mostly if not all prisoners of war, were treated fairly, got to eat in the master's house at the master's table, were not beaten and raped and killed, and got to own slaves of themselves, and were eventually free after they worked off their debt, compared to American slavery, where you basically treated black people like toys.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing at all.
It really ain't.
But if people don't go off and try to actually learn these differences and understand where everything is. Okay, is this a cutscene here, or am I worried about something here? Okay, no, this is just a gauntlet. But if people don't go off and try to learn these histories and understand what are the important things to fight, and which things, and which things don't need to be fought, you're just going to basically enable the worst parts of society to basically come in and get away with doing the things you don't want them to do.
Yeah.
You know? So I think because of that lack of actual, like, good faith challenge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think things will get worse.
Uh-huh.
I think what's going to happen is someone's going to overreach. Someone's going to overreach in a big way, and that's going to be when people are going to go, look, we don't mind supporting you, we don't mind helping you out, we don't mind you presumably go try and pursue, but for the love of goodness, you got to give us something to work with here that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Hogwarts Legacy was not one of those. It just wasn't. Now, there are things that you could legitimately say. It's like, them basically trying to make trans and gay people out to be pedophiles. That's, again, not a thing that's happening.
I've never heard of that. I feel like
if you listen to enough, this is why I really wish I didn't keep my ear off for everything. If you listen to enough right wing news, if you are for black rights, if you're for Black history, if you don't think trans people are the devil, if you don't think that gays are the devil, you're a pedophile. If you're gay, you're a pedophile. If you're trans, you're a pedophile. If you're black, believe me, they're working it now. If you're black, you're a pedophile.
Wow.
Like they run out of things to legitimately hit you for.
Yeah.
So the thing they hit you for is diddling kids.
Yeah. The only issue I have is just this. It's just when I hear somebody say, no, the best way. Let me give an example. So when I hear a person transitioning from a man to a woman, and then they call themselves a woman.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, because here's why I don't agree with that. You're not a woman in my eyes, because here's why. If that is true, can you create a baby?
I actually don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That I don't think they can. Because here's what I was saying. When you die, your DNA is still gonna be the same.
Yeah, and that's where because remember at one point it was I don't know if you remember this, but I remember at one point it was transsexual was the term.
Yeah, yes,
but then again it came out that and this is a misconception that even I think you're falling into. Sex is your biological thing. Gender is societal. So what it is they're challenging is society's definition of one's role given their physical birth. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So I don't think that it's like they consider themselves unless I'm getting this mixed up. And again, this is something that I have tried to kind of figure out, but even still I don't have a firm grasp on it.
Yeah,
but to my understanding, it's less that they're considering themselves women by now I get it. Okay, now I get what's going on. That they're women by the biological means and more by the gendered means, and that's why I think things are going to probably end up changing, because, and again, people have to understand that when it comes to like gender roles and stuff, that was something that was decided to try to keep society functioning during a time where we didn't have the internet, or hey, what's up, y'all, or the what's going on over here, or well, basically when we didn't have peacetime. Like, you really think about it, a lot of this comes about because we have basically peacetime and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So people have more time to really reflect on who they are.
Yeah.
And then there's the idea of your physical characteristics dictating your roles in society. And a lot of people were just like, I don't want to do that. I want to kind of live my own life. And we kind of and people started asking that question and whatnot.
Yeah.
But what's the word up here? But
I think it's powerful.
What's that now?
No, I was saying that sword is so powerful.
Oh yeah.
It broke through the wall. I sort of get what you're saying.
But to kind of finish that point, I think what it is, and this is a question that I've had, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, because I do actually want to raise this question, because unlike other people who do this in bad faith, this is a question that I do legitimately wonder about as a science fiction writer, especially someone who's been getting into cyberpunk recently. So cyberpunk, I don't know if I mentioned this, cyberpunk is a genre that, for the most part, touches upon a lot of themes. A lot of it is transhumanism. So there's another kind of trans in there, but it's mostly transhumanism. Okay, so here's how it is. In cyberpunk, a lot of it is, you've probably seen it, people replacing limbs with robotic parts.
Yeah, I got you.
Robotic parts. And the idea is, if you can basically replace your entire being with robotic parts, are you still human? That's why Ghost in the Shell is such a fantastic TV stuff, fantastic anime, because they really raised that question. At one point, even making you ask the question: is the female lead you're following, was she even a female to begin with, or is that a male in a female body because it's more advantageous?
Okay.
But to okay, I'll finish it off in a second here.
No. This ain't good.
This is the Massive Wraith. We found it. The big blues.
Whoa. What?
I don't know what's going on. It's transforming him. I guess that's what's going on. It's transforming him into what though?
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Wait, is he the creature?
No, I don't think he's the creature. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on.
So what do you think is going on?
So you remember that one other black creature that was telling us at the end of the game?
Yeah. So that's him.
That was him. That creature that got absorbed. That guy right there.
Yeah, that was us.
That was you.
Get out of here.
But now we know that this happened, so does he try to stop it?
He knows.
Oh, so now he has to kill himself.
Oh, Jesus.
You understand, Rafe, sands of time regenerate, but your life slowly fades away.
Jesus Christ.
So does it mean I gotta move fast, or is that only when I'm losing... Oh, I gotta move fast, okay.
Wow, this is, See, this is crazy. Now, I still believe this could have been a good franchise if they would have done it this way.
Oh, yeah.
But Disney's so soft that they're not. They again, like we've been saying, Disney's not going to do this. But that's just crazy to me. This I like better. I love this story.
Yeah, because this is a much more interesting plot twist.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like you're doing all this time travel. You think this one black creature is like, oh well, it's got to be just another Dahaka thing trying to kill you. Then you find out, no, it's you, and now you realize, oh, I can't take this mask off until my other self dies.
Yeah, it is just. I'm like, whoa, that completely caught me off guard. I was like, yo.
So very nice use of the cricket mechanic. Anyway, going back to the Cyberpunk thing. Yeah, so transhumanism is basically, it gets to a point where it's like, and again, I don't think transhumanism had what kept the term. It was around when transgender was a thing. But it is an interesting concept to think about now, and especially now that things are the way that they are, it would basically raise the question: do we really need gender roles anymore? And if we don't have gender roles anymore, would there still be a transgender community? That's the question I want to ask.
I think there still would be.
You know?
Yeah, I don't think it would change anything. Let's just say supposedly they did remove that. I think they will still.
Oh
be
no, I mean before.
Oh,
as of right now, it's not going away.
Oh, okay.
It's here to stay. So so let me rephrase the question. What I more mean is.
Okay.
If we had never evolved as a species to have gender roles, and to say, hey, your sex dictates that you must be this kind of way, period. If we never have that, would there have been a transgender community?
No. I don't think it would.
Because I think what would have probably happened is people would, again, spend more time just being themselves as opposed to doing
Yeah.
as Black Void. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
The face of time.
I think for me it's just too much because they keep having different terminologies. Like I can't keep up with this. It's like it's almost like and I don't like comparing this, but it's literally like it's literally almost like trying to keep up with today's music. Like I can't keep up. It's just too much. Like they keep like adding new um uh I hate to say it, but alphabets and everything, letters and everything,
Yeah.
the terminologies. I'm sorry, I just can't keep up with this. I'm personally, this is just me. I really don't care. You can live your life however you want to. I'm just saying, I feel like people make a big deal. Um, like they advertise like it's
No, no.
it like this. Oh, it's almost like they advertise it so much to a point where it's almost like somebody's the president of the United States. Like you know, like that was a big moment for when Obama was the president.
Yeah.
That's how they make it out to be for me. That's how I feel like they did because they always advertise it every single way on social media, Twitter, the news. Like whenever somebody comes out, oh, this person has come out. I'm being honest, from my opinion, I don't care. I don't care.
Cyclone effect.
That's fine.
You do the strongest ground attack, hurting several enemies simultaneously. Use this power when the prince is surrounded by enemies. Okay, so basically this is another one
with like
that I got with the hold R and then L, and I think it just does something. I think it's just an upgraded version of something we already got.
Yeah.
I kind of get where you're coming from. I would say that with regards to that, I think the coming out thing isn't the issue. It's just because I remember at one point it was. All right, Prince, calm it down.
Yeah, he's pissed off.
I think for me the coming out thing is fine. I don't mind that. I think the problem is that it's made a bigger deal than it really needs to be, to the point where the actual big deals that need to be focused on are basically ignored. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's like I get it. You got a lot of things you're on your mind that you want to get taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Jesus.
That was not
Woo.
time. I guess you have a lot of things in your mind you want to get taken care of, and you want to make sure that you have the right to live your life. I don't think there's anything wrong. with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
The problem I think it is, I think this is the fundamental disconnect, is that they seem to think people who just want to be left alone, or people who are otherwise ambivalent, are basically trying to kill them.
Yeah,
and that's the issue.
Yeah, and that's not me. I just I'm just saying for me. I'm speaking for me. Like y'all can do whatever y'all want to. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to. I feel like it shouldn't be forced on people who don't care.
Yeah, like again, taking back to this Hogwarts situation. I guarantee you, most people who are buying Hogwarts Legacy were not trying to harm the trans community. Were not trying to do anything negative to them.
They were just
they want to play a game. But because of JK and because there is a hard, you either are 100% for us and against everybody that we don't like, it's like, again, you're trying to dictate to people what it is they can and cannot like.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it is either by your own doing or by your lack of okay, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Or by your lack of moderation, i.e., watching your allies and your own community, you basically allow yourself to be slandered by your own self, by your own means. You cut off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
Without realizing it, and that's something that's something that needs to be worked on if this is going to get any better. Okay, what?
Jesus.
I get what's going on. I see what's going on.
I'm glad you do because I don't.
I messed up.
Okay. Yeah. No.
There you go.
Okay. Gotcha. I totally get what you're saying. I just feel like also they don't live by what they preach, because that community always talk about, oh, we're here for love and peace, But whenever I'm gonna go back to this, but whenever comedians make jokes about everybody,
and it is everybody.
It's everybody.
In comedy, no one is safe. Everyone's a target.
Yeah, no one is safe. But perfect example, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He makes fun of everybody. And
he's very good at it.
Yeah, and the community still gets mad at him and says, well, oh, he's homophobic. No, he's not. He's a comedian. He makes fun of everybody. He has made fun of black folks. He made fun of white folks. Small people, tall people, purple, brown, doesn't matter. And that's what irritates me. Y'all try to speak about, peace and love. Again, that's y'all's doing. That's y'all's business. Do what you gotta do. But when a comedian or somebody who's just trying to either just tell a joke to make people laugh or just give their opinion on how they feel about a certain situation, y'all get butthurt and then always come out and say, oh, this person's homophobic. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, you don't have thick skin. That's my issue. If you don't have thick skin, take your ass somewhere else.
Is that a Walmart in this?
It's that simple.
Am I Walmart in this or am I just jumping? I'm jumping in. Okay, fuck it.
Nice. I was gonna say running.
Water. But yeah, no, that's just kind of where I'm at on the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I think at some point, I need to say it there. I think at some point we are going to. I describe it as being in the whirlwind right now. And actually, I got to comment on. I got to give Bill Burr credit for this. He's a comedian too.
No, I know he's funny.
He made a good point. He said, "Remember when the woke movement was about black rights and inequality and certain stuff?"
I do remember the part. Yeah.
For about 8 seconds before white women took it over.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like is happening right now.
Yeah.
Especially with the trans community. That's why I always preface by saying I don't think this is the trans community. Even with the Dave Chappelle stuff, I don't even think that's the trans community. I think most of it is white women who just want to feel important.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
Now what's this?
Oh. It ain't good, I'll tell you that. Oh, it's him.
No, it's somebody else.
That's
It's one ugly motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah,
I have a water sword.
You took the word right out of my mouth.
And I have unlimited sand.
No, but you stupid. But I agree. I agree with that. No, I think that's definitely the reason. And I just don't they try to take control of everything.
So that's why I always say, make sure that whenever you're going after something, make sure that you know what it is you're trying to do. Make sure you understand. Oh, it self-regenerates. Okay. Make sure that you understand how this stuff actually affects things, and make sure that the people who are speaking for you are people who actually are doing it because they genuinely want to help you, and not people who are just looking for attention.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just say for me, none of this is for attention. This is just how I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I truly believe that too. But it's just, I feel like they are just trying to take over everything and trying to control everything.
Yeah.
Especially on TikTok, when you got black creators who are coming up with their own stuff, and then they try to steal their shit. Because there was I probably mentioned this on our podcast, or this one, I can't remember. But there was a black creator, young girl, who came up with a dance on TikTok. These two white girls they were high popular TikTokers. Stole her dance.
I think I remember this. I want to say you did it on the Straight Up podcast.
Yeah, probably so. And then she got that white creator
got all the credit.
Got credit for it and on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And I got so mad with her because she I even checked too. She did not give an ounce of credit to that creator. I'm like, see, this is the issue that we got here. But I believe TikTok is such a toxic place.
Yeah.
I barely use that thing anymore. Like I said, I only use it for just promoting our streams. That's about it.
I feel you.
Yeah,
and that's the problem with social media in general, because there's such a deluge of information and opinions and different people, different multiple lives.
Yeah.
It's just kind of hard to kind of figure out who's saying what of interest at the time.
Yeah.
At the same time, people get put in their echo chambers more than anything else, and some people are just on it for the sake of just causing trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, too.
Yeah.
Let me rewind that, 'cause I didn't mean to get hit like that.
That was a really crazy hit. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So is this like a griffin or something?
It's almost like that creature from Harry Potter.
Yeah, like a griffin.
Yeah.
Which is different from griffin, by the way.
Kind of figured that.
Oh, so that's how it got lowered in the past, in the present. Interesting. Remember, I had to jump to that, and it was lowered down. So it was like, oh, the prince had to knock that down.
Ah.
So now that we gotten our flame war out the way,
yeah.
Let's focus on the game now. Yeah. So again, going back to this whole Sand Wraith thing, I do find it interesting that I can't get to there. I do find it interesting that we are now. The game has dropped all pretense. Is now, as we travel back into the past, we are actively making changes.
Oh yeah, but what really blew my mind was that first little CGI moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, what's going on? And it really got me interested. I'm like, yo, I really want to know what's going on.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure what's going on either. But at the same time, it's like, so now we kind of get the insane foreshadowing, and now we kind of realize that we're stuck in a loop.
Yeah,
essentially.
Yeah. I was getting ready to say because look, let's just say hypothetically, he does the exact same thing that we saw before.
That means he's going to end up dying
again.
Yeah.
So it's just like no matter what he does, it like you said, it's an endless loop. I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. This is why I would never mess with time. This is why I never want to be the Flash. I'd rather be Superman.
Superman can mess with time too.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like for me, I'd rather just fly, pick up stuff, and throw it.
Okay, I gotcha.
With Barry, it is with that power. It's just that scene that's in Spider-Man should be used for the Flash because. With great power comes great responsibility.
Well, luckily, the Flash has only ever done that once.
Yeah.
No, wait. I think he's done it twice, actually. Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, is actually... No, he's a special case. I actually don't know his shtick, because sometimes it is depicted that he is as fast as Barry, and then other times it's, no, he's not actually moving fast. What he's doing is he's sucking the speed out of people around him and making them move super slow.
That's crazy.
Despite the fact that there is a slow force. And it's used by a guy called something Turtle.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either. He's a Flash villain.
Yeah. By the way...
Okay, that's not supposed to do that.
As far as with Flash, I had to finish that show even though I don't want to, but I'm going to finish it out.
That's the one where Ezra Miller is the main character, right?
No.
Oh, it's a different Flash?
No, yeah. The one that I'm talking about is the show with old boy Grant Austin, sorry. He's the one that plays Barry in the TV show.
Okay.
And he does an incredible job. Now, this crazy... There's rumors going around saying that he might replace Ezra Miller. I'm like, they do that.
That's a smart decision.
Yeah, that is a smart decision because like he played the show for like so many years. I'm like, yo, if y'all consider that, and if that rumor is true, you better pay him good money. You better pay him good money. This is not
basically gotta clean up your mess.
Yes. That's a lot to deal with. And this man's a father. He don't got time to be
a new dad.
No. His kid, I forgot how old his kid is now. But it's not recent. But he's been a father for a while now. But my whole point is, it's just like.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, but my whole point is with him, like I said, if that rumor is true and they do consider him, y'all have to pay him good money. Y'all have to pay him guap a lot of money because. Like you said,
what the hell did you just say?
Me?
Yes, what the fuck did you just say?
I want a little money.
What the? No, you use that word again, you get the fuck out of here.
Oh God. like a whole shit ton of money. But yeah, cause like he has to really clean up your mess. Like Brad said, he has to. But I feel like if you do consider him, he shouldn't have to deal with that.
No, he really shouldn't. But that's the position that they basically put him in. And yeah, it's a way smart decision.
Yeah, cause I forgot how many years he's been doing this. Like either 7 or 8 years now, playing Flash on CW.
No, that ain't it.
How
do you do this?
The one show, guys, I could never go back and watch.
Oh, your health does stop draining.
I just noticed that too. Wow.
Huh? So you can get a full health, but at some point
it will drop.
No, it won't drop. It will drop, but it's like it won't kill you. That'd be a bit much if you have to solve puzzles like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But there's one show I know on CW I have never gone back and watched. I'm never watching it. Black Lightning.
Oh, Black Lightning wasn't good?
I didn't. The first season I did, but after the first season, I just shut it off.
How many seasons did they do?
Oh my God! I think they did about like 3 or 4 seasons.
Huh, that isn't too bad.
No, but like the writing was hard. Like they kept. You know how you know how I will always say like the LGBT will always force that narrative.
Yeah.
So with this, they keep bringing up like about Black Lives Matter, black this, black that. They keep doing that in every.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
There we go. Solved it. Okay. Oh, we're back here. Sweet.
Wow.
Sweetness.
That's crazy.
I don't mind the Black Lives Matter stuff, but the thing is that when it comes to writing that in fiction, you kind of have to drop the Black Lives Matter moniker. I speak as a black man personally. You have to kind of drop it and focus purely on the issue itself as it exists naturally, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but I feel like personally they weren't doing that. They were so focused on trying to like mention black this, black that. I'm like,
was the writer of the series black or white?
Let me look real quick while we're doing this.
If they were white, then I can already tell you what it was.
Oh yeah, no, I can already tell you what it was too.
It was again white folks just not understanding how to write black people again.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that, then what it was that you probably got a new generation writer.
Yeah.
Who just thought that being the current thing at the time was most important. Again, I have no problem with writing black characters, putting black in a show. In a lot of instances, it is entirely necessary.
Yeah.
But again, you gotta be smart about it, because if you're not writing it well, people will take the time to basically say, this is why you don't do it. And there are a lot of people out there who basically, again, want to make sure that minority issues don't get brought up. They just do.
Okay, so let me just say it right off the back. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Lord Jesus, about 12 or 13 writers.
That's a lot of writers.
Now, I would say from the pictures that I see so far, it's a mixture of black and white in here.
So what it probably is, because I forget that a lot of these shows have more than one writer, and they usually have different writers for different episodes. So I wonder if that one particular episode was just done by a writer who really didn't know what they wanted to do.
No, but here's the great part. That wasn't one episode. It was like it was almost every single episode.
Oh, okay. Because that came out in 2017, right? 2018?
When did this first hit? No, 2018.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 4 seasons. I was right. Yeah, 4 seasons. Yeah.
Okay, so it's right around the time when the Black Lives Matter movement was somewhat really big.
Yeah.
But still, how do I put this here? It was big enough to still be a thing, but the public for the most part was kind of just about it.
Yeah. You're right. No, it was because
And then the George Floyd situation happened, and then it got blown, then it blew all over again.
Yeah. I agree with that. And I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Like it's just I'm not even kidding you. I still watch American shows and American movies sometimes, but I have been majority of the time been watching anime. I feel like their storytelling is way better for me.
Well, again, that's because when it comes to their storytelling, it's more philosophical than anything else. Whereas in America showrunners, they seem to think that the only thing you can do is be blunt with it all the time, and you really can't. You need to have some nuance in it. You need to have something in there that goes, okay, this is not a purely black and white issue, or at the very least, if it is like this, there is a deeper meaning behind it. If that makes any sense.
No. I get you.
Or some historical context, and a lot of times they just kind of forget it, and they basically put it in there as a way to excuse bad writing.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
But no. I told you what you're saying. But this is why I appreciate Lovecraft Country more, because of how they wrote it, how it was stylized, and how it was.
Where's that going?
Return to the Access Hall.
Oh. Okay, wrong way.
But this is why I appreciate Lovecraft Country for what it was, because it didn't felt like it was pushing that narrative, but they did something different and unique that I never seen before, which I appreciate and applaud them for.
So would you say that if with regards to this, because I know you're very much all about again, black opportunities and still black culture and stuff like that, would you say that you would be more open to the ideas of the Black Lives Matter stuff and all the other stuff if it was used in a more intelligent way?
Yes. If it was used in a more intelligent way, I would prefer that, because when you this is probably the worst thing I probably would say come out my mouth. Copy and paste and smack somebody in the face with Black Lives Matter this, Black Lives Matter this. We black people need to stand up for. Like, when you keep doing that every single episode, you lose me.
Yes, okay, I'll give you that one, because again, it's one thing if it's like the episode is very poignant to it. Like how I put this, let's take what's a good one to use? Like I think I was trying to think of. Okay, I'm gonna use 3 examples: Static Shock, That's So Raven, and Proud Family. Now, you might be wondering what these 3 shows have in common. Well, with Static Shock, there was only ever one instance. No, my bad. There were 2 instances, but one was in the first season, and the other one was in the 3rd season.
Yeah.
So in the first season, we learned that, again, Richie's dad was a racist.
Yes.
But that was only done once. It was very early on. In the 3rd season, Static goes to Africa, and he basically feels like there's nothing on his shoulders. He feels like a normal guy, and he's already like, I can't believe so many black people. He's like, that dude is Africa. What are you expecting?
Yeah, exactly. And
again, it only did it twice.
Yes.
It wasn't a whole big thing.
Yeah.
That was in every episode. It was, again, only done once. That's So Raven. They had the episode with the racist.
Shopper. Yeah. Yes.
And that was only done once. It was shocking because, again, it was a Disney show, and they don't really do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Disney usually kind of stays away from they used to stay from politics. They got a little bit more hardcore into it, but I appreciate it. It's worse than it was back in the day. But again, when they did it back in the 90s and 2000s, it was done with a purpose. It was done with a choice. It was done to show stuff like this does happen.
Yes.
Even to our fun, happy-go-lucky people.
Yeah.
Same thing with Proud Family. Remember Penny Proud had a it was right after 9/11 actually, and she had to do a child exchange where she went to live with some Muslims.
Yeah.
And they spray painted something on the garage. I forget what it was. But it basically boiled down to, we got a bunch of racists in the country.
Yeah.
And it's only done, and as far as I know, one episode. I know they did one with Kwanzaa, but again, they didn't do race very often in Proud Family, despite it being a predominantly black show.
But those shows is exactly what I'm talking about. Like those shows, it wasn't always slapping you with like black this, black that. I appreciate that when the moments did come up. But with Black Lightning, they always mention something with black. Like, man, I can't stand you black folks, man. The community needs to do this. The black folks need to do better. I'm like, gee, how many times can y'all say this in every single episode? Like, y'all losing me on this. Like, it's making me lose interest in the show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like...
Now, where are we?
I think...
Next is we're back in this thing, so what time frame are we in? Because remember, we bumped into this guy about 3 separate times.
Yes.
This guy, Lena.
It might be the past.
No, we're far into the past. My question is like, are we at the...
Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
Also found out that the woman in black, her name is either Shady or Shoddy.
Jesus Christ.
It's Shadee.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Shawty.
Oh, I freaking wish.
Shawty.
How do I do this? How do I do this? Do I jump out or what? But yeah, no. So would you say again? And this is going back to and I'm going to lump in the LGBTQ crowd into this. Would you say that you would be more open to? I say more open to. You wouldn't be as annoyed with it if again it was more smartly written and more sparingly implemented.
Yes, correct. Yes, and again, this goes back to the Last of Us game, the first one. It when the character Bill, when it was insinuated, they gave the player the option to to decide whether or not on their own terms whether or not this character was gay or straight. It wasn't forced. There were hints, but you couldn't really tell. You really couldn't tell. But that I appreciate because they gave you, the viewer, and the player a chance to decide for your own whether or not this character was gay or not.
Yeah.
I was fine with that. But when you force stuff on me, that's another issue I do not appreciate. That's like me trying to force black culture on you and you don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. You can do whatever you want. If it's good, if it's a good story, is well written, that's fine. I'll probably watch it. But if I don't, I can easily cut it off.
How is Things going, by the way?
You said what?
How's the show going?
The show is really doing good. Okay. Like they are really sticking to the game. Like I really have to, and I will say this on the stream today. And I know they're not gonna watch it. But what is his name? Oscar something. What's his name?
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac. I gotta say, he took the words out of my mouth because I said in the beginning I didn't think the show was gonna do good, and no. Pedro.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Pedro Pascal. I'm sorry, Pedro Pascal. Sorry, no, that's who it was. When I heard his name pop up as Joel, I did not think he was going to be. I didn't think he was a perfect Joel, only because here's the honest truth. I got so attached with Troy Baker's version as Joel. He did an excellent job in the game. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
And when I heard them making the show, two different reasons why I didn't think this was going to succeed. Because I've seen shows in the past who do game adaptations that never work.
Yeah.
Besides
The multiple times they
yes,
Mortal Kombat.
Fuck Mortal Kombat. And besides Arcane, which is an excellent job, and Sonic the Hedgehog, those are the only two best game adaptations as far as movies and shows that did a great job. This is number. I'll probably put this at number 3 still because Arcane is still I think better than last one.
Well, Arcane is not really hard since, and League of Legends people, you're gonna have to agree with me on this one. There's not really a story in there.
No. I agree with that. No,
there is a story. There is a story. I'm not gonna, okay. That last line of it didn't just.
No, but I know what you mean.
There is a story, but you have to find it via reading the text logs / the character bios to understand that there is one.
No,
and it can work, but when you don't really have a story to build off from, as far as I know anyway, it's not hard to make a story.
Yeah, I agree with you that. I'm just saying, Joe, as far as just adapting any type of game and turn it into a show or a movie.
Yeah.
Those two, the Arcane show and Sonic the Hedgehog series movie they both have done a good job. Last of Us has truly impressed me. Besides the 3rd episode, I'm not watching. You guys are impressing me. You guys are truly impressing me.
Hopefully we don't have another Game of Thrones situation on our hands.
No, I don't think so. No, because they're sticking exactly to the script for the first one. But yeah, Pedro Pascal. Yeah, I did not think he was gonna be a good Joe, but he proved me wrong. I have to give him props. He did that when they're.
Well, he's a fantastic actor.
No. I never doubted that part. It was just him, like seeing him when I first heard Pedro Pascal as Joel. Again, I'm so used to Troy Baker as playing Joel. So all I thought was Troy Baker is the only person that can do it.
Also, that guy has stupid range.
Yeah, a lot of range. But yeah, but when I saw him the first 2 episodes, he made me eat my own words. And Bella Ramsey, you're number 1 because I did not believe at all that she were going to be a good Ellie.
I never heard of this woman. Never heard of this woman.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, Bella Ramsey was one of the villains. From what I'm told, in Game of Thrones.
One of the villains?
Yeah, I guess like she was a villain or she was that villain child, whatever. I don't know which one, but I haven't seen it. But she was in Game of Thrones with Pedro Pascal as well. But either way, my whole point is, I did not think for a second.
Wait, was she Arya? Not Arya.
Again, I haven't seen the show. I'll pull the picture and show you.
Yeah.
But I did not think, and I'm being honest, I did not think Bella Ramsey was going to be a good Ellie, because she didn't have the facial features of Ellie. Again, I'm so used to Ashley Johnson playing.
Oh, there's a dog.
Oh, yep. Jeez. What?
Dang.
Damn. Bro, he threw you a yard, like a couple yards.
Oh, yeah.
You better start running or something, bro. Why are you walking like that?
Because I'm in water.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, what?
But luckily, since,
Yeah, you got what?
Since,
The H2O. The H2O.
Since he can't go into water,
you're safe.
I'm basically safe.
Yeah. But yeah, I never saw Bella Ramsey at first as a good Ellie, because I was so used to attached to Ashley Johnson's version of Ellie in the game. But I gotta say, Bella Ramsey is doing a incredible job as Ellie. She is bringing this character to life on screen, and she's doing a terrific job. So I applaud you for that. You proved me wrong. Y'all both did, because y'all doing a hell of a job.
Now I'm in the throne room. Okay, so now I know where I am.
Yeah, y'all doing a hell of a job, and I congrats. I applaud both y'all. Keep up the good work. So I can't wait to see what y'all do for the sequel. Um,
You mean season 2?
yeah, season two, whatever. But either way,
Have they confirmed season 2?
I I think so. I'll double check and let you know. But I think they did already. But yeah, Bell Ramsey, you're doing your thing with LA. I really applaud you for that. I do. So, but yeah, that third episode, nah, cannot fuck with it. Never will. Other than that, y'all, the production team, y'all need to get a raise for what y'all did with the clickers. Holy shit. When I tell you y'all guys did an amazing job, y'all scared me even watching it on the show, on the series. Y'all, it looks just like from the game. Like the exact look and feel and tone of how the clickers move. I don't know how y'all did it, but y'all did an amazing job. Makeup, wardrobe, everybody, and then y'all need to get a raise. Cause that was excellent. And especially the ones who worked on the bloater in episode, was it 4 or 5?
The one now?
I'll explain that one when I play the game, but it is basically it's just a big ass version of a clicker, but like it's been around for like years, so it gets really big and everything, and it starts throwing these big ass spores at you in the game, but they are scary shit. But in that show, what y'all did with that, incredible job. Incredible, phenomenal job. Y'all
I get what's going on.
y'all need an award for that. Seriously, that was good. I really applaud y'all for that.
Well, my question is, was it production or was it CGI?
No. It was the I believe it was the production team because they actually built the suit.
Oh, that's you built the suit. Okay.
Yeah, no, they built the suit and it looks just like the creature from the game. It looks so damn real.
Now, did that actor to go through CIA training?
No. I actually saved the poster who was playing the bloater. I'll show that after we watch the show. Whenever we do. But that you would never suspect who it was, and it's nobody should know. But it says when you hear who was playing the character, like, oh okay, I never suspected him. Okay, interesting. But yeah, y'all doing a hell of a job. They got like, let me see. I think we're on episode 6, and we got like 2 more episodes.
Okay.
So it's a total of 8 episodes. So I really want to see how y'all bring the last 2 episodes, or last 3 episodes to the table. But y'all doing so good.
Now they're gonna go far enough to get into the second. They go into the second.
Yeah. Like the everything that they did. So the basis of it, they incorporated the first game and the side story.
Okay.
So what I mean is
about Ellie.
Yeah. Corey. Yeah. So all that's in there in this first season, but it still flows and there's no confusion when you see it. So, but it's really good. So when I play the game, I'll talk more about the more detailed parts.
Okay.
But they're doing an incredible job.
Cause I'll be honest with you, a lot of y'all. Last of Us was not a game on my radar when it first came out.
No, yeah, because he told me that.
Then I saw it. I'm like, okay, this looks like an interesting experience. Okay, I just went into a giant fucking circle. This looks like an interesting experience and whatnot, but it doesn't look like a good game.
Yeah.
So again, I'll take a look and I'll see what it is when it get there. I know it's a very beloved game, and I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off. I'd say nothing less than just the absolute praise, but y'all should know that by now.
Yeah, because like I said, whatever his opinion is, I'm not gonna get mad at him. It's his opinion at the end of the day. Because I have both versions, so I will be playing those.
Part 1, part 2.
Yeah, part 1 and part 2. I think. I think I'm just taking a guess because I know the second one is way longer, so that one may take me, if I had to guess, maybe 3 weeks.
Okay, that's a good
Because the only reason why I said that, because like we stream 2 hours, and I stream every week on Monday and Tuesday.
Yep.
So depending on how well I do and not die, I can probably get through, like I'm saying, just for part two wise, maybe within 2 weeks. If not, it probably go longer. Just depending on, because I probably here's what I'm gonna do, because I play both of them easy. I'm gonna go one up and try it, because I like to challenge myself. I know it sounds crazy, but I like to challenge myself. So I will try both of them on the not easy, but the one above that one.
Normal.
Is that considered medium?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Normal medium.
Okay, yeah. So it's a normal then. Because I'm saying right now hard, I'll be there for weeks. Nah, I'm not joking.
There are very few games I can actually play on hard mode. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, there's games for me. Now I'm confident when I say this. The only game I know, if it ever did had a hard version, is racing. That's the only thing I'll probably get at.
The only games I've ever played on hard mode are Halo 1 technically, but I never finished beating it. I'm like a few levels off.
Gotcha.
Halo 3 because that's the only way to have fun with the game. And Mass Effect.
Yeah, see, all those I would have died every single time.
Oh no, I still died like crazy on a couple of them, but with Halo 3 specifically, you usually when you play, I usually play on heroic difficulty, which is hard mode, and then there's legendary, which is very hard mode. I usually play on heroic with that because it gives me, I don't know if I just got better with games as I got older, but it gives me a more stable challenge, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. But that's how I feel when I play games though.
Yeah.
I want to challenge myself and not play always easy. So that's why I said I'll go one up, and then try that.
Oh no, I don't mean like going up in difficulty. I get where you're coming from.
Yes.
What I more mean is and there's something I'm not getting here. There's something that I am not getting here. But what I more mean is I want the challenge to be consistent throughout the game.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like I want to feel like I want to feel like every fight, every gunshot, every movement is something that I do have to take into account, that I do have to think about.
Yeah.
So certain games, again, like Halo 3, heroic difficulty is basically a must to get that experience, with a couple of skulls on to modify the difficulty. Halo 2 I can only do on normal because anything above that in the game becomes utterly freaking broken.
Jesus.
Those of you who know, Jackal snipers. Those of you who don't, have fun.
Stupid. Don't have fun.
And then Halo, I think it's just because its design is a little bit. Wait a minute. I think I said I gotta do that. Okay, I think I said I gotta do it. I think it's because its design is more inherently not broken. It's just it was the first game in the franchise, so it's not as refined as the other games are.
Yeah.
So I think because of that, that's where a lot of difficulty comes from. However, to compensate, the weapons are beyond powerful and fun to use, so I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
But there are some levels I'm just like, wow, this could have been rebalanced. Okay, so I'm here. The gate isn't broken yet, so I can't go through there. And I came from... Okay, I am...
Oh, a little bit lost.
Yeah.
You got this.
I'm sure I do. I will eventually figure this out. It'll be before we're both dead, but I'll figure it out. Okay. I'll figure it out. I think I probably gotta backtrack somewhere. So I can't go that way. But yeah, so I mean, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel about when I play games, and I play. I used to play a very wide variety of games.
Mm.
Now I kind of like play specific genres.
Gotcha.
Wrong one. Um, just because my time is A, running short, and B, I gotta make use of it the best I can. Don't do that. Don't do that, Prince. Stop the shimmy. Stop the shimmy.
HBO Max has greenlit an It prequel series titled "Welcome to Derry," with Andy Muschietti set to direct several episodes.
Are they getting Stephen King back to write it?
I'm not sure yet. They haven't gone that far. I'm not sure yet.
Because I don't know if he even wrote a prequel to it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, I don't think.
As a book. Because remember, it was a book.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Also, fun fact about Stephen King and it. You know how he came up with it?
How?
Apparently, he was on a plane, flying from somewhere to somewhere. Don't remember where.
Okay.
And he was sat next to a guy dressed as Ronald McDonald. And he asked him, just out of morbid curiosity, where are you going? And he goes, I'm going to McDonald Land. And that's how he came up with it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the things you hear.
Okay, so let me see this. This game I'm kind of interested in, but I don't know. I need to see more because they did show like some gameplay of this game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I saw some of the gameplay today. I still don't know how I feel about it. And I think maybe because of the graphics still don't look good enough for me.
No, they're probably pre-alpha state.
Yeah,
they're probably not finalized.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general. I hope that ain't the finalization from what I saw. If that is, that's horrible. But most likely, like you said, is what it is. But I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. I'll see when they post some more. But it comes out in May of this year, so I may get it. But most likely what I'll do is I'll probably get it used, pre-owned.
Yeah.
And play it. Now I think now this is weird. It says Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League requires internet connection for single player.
That's dumb.
Yeah, so I don't understand why, but that's what it says. And what's the other thing? Oh, Mortal Kombat 12 is coming out this year.
Mortal Kombat 12?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It says
I don't know what that's going to be about.
Yeah, it says Mortal Kombat 12 is coming this year. So this will be very interesting. And what else? I'm not sold on Venom 3 the movie.
Venom?
I'm not sold on that movie. I probably won't be because they haven't leveled up to the degree where I can say it is worth watching. What I mean is when I saw the first Venom with Tom.
Venom.
Yeah.
I thought you said them.
No.
What the fuck is them?
No. I'll get on that show too in just a second. But them, no. I don't have hope for this because I don't blame Tom Hardy. I just feel like for what it was the first one, it was decent. Now I thought when they came out with Carnage, they would go a step further. No.
I could tell you they were going to do that. I could tell you they were going to do that because I'm like you're going to make a movie starring Spider-Man's arguably one of, if not his most bloody and violent enemy. Yeah, you're going to tone that down. I can already tell you that. If that movie wasn't a hard R, no, it was not going to be good.
Yeah, and Andy Serkis, I love your acting, but your directing skills on that movie was atrocious.
Didn't even know that he was a director.
Yeah, he directed a couple movies, not a lot, but from what I remember. But yeah, so I have no faith in that Venom 3, but I will say this, what he just mentioned. No, it's not called them. It's called Wait a minute, is it? I think it's called it. No, I think it's called now. There's a show on Amazon I could not watch. I got past the second episode and I shut the show off.
Was it bad?
No, it was too racist.
What?
Yes, it was too racist. And
Wow.
I'll explain in just a second. Let me make sure. Wow. What? Yeah. So them. Yeah. So here's what happens. There's the episode. In episode 2, this black family moves into this white suburban neighborhood.
Off to the start.
Yeah. So what ends up happening in season 2, in the episode 2, I guess the father comes out the house, and all you see is black dolls hung from their house, and there's the word nigger with ER, a hard R, like in the grass, like torched with the word in there, and they're just dropping the ER like constantly in the show.
Also, let's be careful now so we don't get demonetized on YouTube.
Yeah. So they use that hard R.
Yeah.
Every single time, and it like I put it this way: when you watch it, you're gonna feel very uncomfortable watching this. Like, it was written by 8 writers. 7 of them were white, and 1 was black.
Okay.
And I couldn't finish it because it was too uncomfortable to watch. Like it just there's a certain limitation of stuff I can watch. That was just too much.
I'm going back and forth in the same loop for the last freaking hour. Where the hell am I going? Where am I going? Where am I actually going?
Just like him, Brad feels your pain. Cause it said find a way to the throne room.
Okay, and I'm technically in the throne room. I'm in the present.
Okay.
I just gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this area, but I don't know how to get out of here.
So let me ask you this: Are you trying to go up? Or are you trying to go down?
I'm just trying to find a way out, and it doesn't really tell me where I need to go.
Now, stupid question. That big ass hole, right above you. Can you get out of there or not?
Little big ass hole.
But right, like I know the camera can't. So right, that hole right in the corner.
Top right?
Yeah, top
no,
right.
You can't get out there.
Okay. Okay. So it's either something you're missing, or is it or literally it's in plain sight where you just don't notice it.
Could be. I can only assume that I had to like maybe knock on something.
Yeah.
And again, it's like I'm trying to figure out what it is. I've killed all the enemies in here. I'm fairly certain I'm supposed to be here.
Can you jump down down there and see?
That's it, just right here. And I think if I drop down, I'm just gonna. Can I just drop down? No, that's far enough that it's to kill me.
Yeah.
I always have to kind of like parkour my way back down here, but it's like again, I'm trying to figure out how to get.
How to get out of here.
Yeah, because it's like I'm in the present, so and I just got done running from the Dahaka, so I basically have to be here.
Yeah.
But I don't see where else to go.
Gotcha.
The throne room is through this wall right here, right?
Yeah.
As you guys have seen, I've gone up multiple times, but the Dahaka, since we're so far into the past, the Dahaka has not broken through that gate yet. I can't go through there. I have been up and around this just the last hour. I honestly have not the slightest clue where the hell I'm going. But I'm fairly certain I'm supposed to be here. That's the thing. I just don't know where exactly here is, you know? So I can't shut down, see what happens here. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Don't think I can jump over there. Over here? Nope, why don't we do that? Okay. Because usually, again, even despite this more open world as nature of this game, it is linear enough that you should
be able to tell where you need to go.
Yeah.
I know. I know for a fact.
I just landed on a weapon rack.
Oh, I thought that thing glitched. I was like, bruh, that would be the worst time to get a glitch.
Yep. Okay, I'm in the Southern Passageway with no way out.
And this is the present too, so there's gotta be some way to get out of here. You just can't be stuck in a room like this.
Yeah. Let me think about this real quick here. So, I know that I cannot get back up the way I came in, which is right over there. Because I have to do a whole bunch of reverse parkour that I just don't have time for.
Yeah.
I know that... Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, I saw it too. As soon as you put it.
It's literally... Because it's literally like... Okay. Yeah, if I get to where I think I need to get to, I think I figured it out. Okay. Okay, just gotta do this one more time, and I think I have it figured out. Because I remember, and the thing is that I remember thinking, oh, this has to do with this box over here, but I just couldn't figure out what the hell it was. Then you looked up, and it's like, oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah. So I basically have to do this right here.
Jesus.
Cool. I can cut you guys in half with one swing.
I can cut you guys in half with one swing.
There we go.
Jimmy John's.
No. I do not like Jimmy John's.
What about Firehouse Subs?
Actually, I like them quite a lot. Okay, so now I'm back through here. But where do I go from here? Nope, now I'm just jumping back more from the straight line to Jackass.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just do it right here. Because basically now it seems like
you should be close to your destination.
Well, not even that. Which again, you're right. It seems like basically I'm just going backwards through the Dahaka chase sequences.
Wow.
And because we are
like this person now.
Yeah. But my question is, again, we're at a point in the game, and I wonder if they factored this in on a gameplay level, because, again, we have a blade called the Water Sword, so I can only assume that this blade can straight up, like, kill the Dahaka, unless I'm taking that way too literally.
No, I think you're right.
Ran right into that. I wonder if they factored in, like, okay, what if they actually get this weapon at this point in the game? Do we really want to risk letting them see that, okay, you could... Okay, here we are. Now another thing. Okay, I know I found the time bar. Do we really want to risk them figuring out, wait, why can't I just turn around and attack him now? So going back to the time travel thing, I wonder how this is going to resolve itself, because now it's like the princess is the Maharaja, which it just now clicked with me that he was talking to the very same guy that he stole the dagger from in the first game.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this game, and he said, unless one of you will have to die to take the mask off. He said, oh, I gotta kill myself in the past to take this mask off.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I have no idea.
This is why you gotta care about time travel. Don't just do it willy-nilly.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't do time travel because, like, I'll be trying to fix like my old mistakes and then all that, and then they say, oh, well, you messed with the time remnant, so you gotta suffer the consequences. I'm like, man, that's just too much work.
That's the butterfly effect for you.
Man, that's just too much work. I couldn't do that.
I remember there was a movie that I think it was a movie. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I missed that.
And
I missed that the old sci-fi channel.
yeah, where they would show like
The horror.
other than the horror stuff, and then we do so like actual science fiction.
Yeah.
They did have like like indie horror stuff. I remember that being a thing. They also would show some anime every once in a while, but I remember. Okay, that's just cheap. I remember there was a movie on there where a group of scientists go back into the past. They discover time travel. They go back into the past to the ancient dinosaurs, and one guy just innocuously steps on a butterfly, and all hell breaks loose.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, because
it sounds familiar.
I forget what it's called. If I could ask my dad, he could tell me because he remembers all this shit. But the idea is based around the concept that if you go back into the past and make the slightest change, even killing a butterfly in the past can cause irreparable damage and change the timeline completely in the future.
Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like that's just too much pressure.
Yeah.
And too much work to be like. But what I'm saying is, there's no point of anybody getting excited if you had the powers of Barry to go to what I'm saying to be able to go back in time. I wouldn't use it because like you still gotta suffer consequences of changing something. Like no matter how small or big the decision is, you still gotta suffer the consequences. So like,
that's what I gotta do.
So what is the point of using that? Like that of having that power then?
Yeah, you'd have to have a stupid understanding of time, and time travel is theoretically possible.
I'm tired of hearing that word theoretically. Jesus Christ, everybody uses that word every single time, man.
You don't like it?
Like it gets repetitive. Like, here's what it is. I've been seeing it in so many movies, and people using that word theoretically speaking.
Oh no! Okay, so what you're talking about? I did not mean to do that. Let's rewind. I want my blade back. Give it back to me. Okay, got it back. So what you're talking about is basically in modern media, what they'll do to basically kind of lampshade their questionable science.
Yeah.
They say theoretically.
Yeah.
When I say theoretically, I actually mean it's theoretically.
Oh yeah, I believe. Yeah, no, I know that for a fact. It was like when you said like, oh man, that those movie scenes popped in my head. Theoretically speaking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh Jesus, here we go again, the theoretical crap. I still say this to this day, I do not understand the Christopher Nolan movies, besides Batman.
I'm not exactly certain what he's going for. Don't do that.
Me either, because
I'm curious if I can actually see down there.
Because every time...
Careful now.
Excuse me. Because every time he does a movie, I don't understand it. Like that movie that he's coming out with the atomic bomb, I don't understand.
The one we made an actual, not an actual atomic bomb, we made a bomb.
Yes. I don't understand the purpose of making that movie, so I don't... Like, even watching the trailer, I still didn't understand, like, the gist of it. Like, I'm lost.
It was called Oppenheimer?
Yeah, Oppenheimer, yeah. And here's the crazy part. So, with Tenet, I haven't seen that recently. I bought the movie because it was visually stunning. I'm not gonna lie. But I still, to this day, don't understand what the hell's going on.
There are some directors who are like that, and some storytellers who are like that, where they think that if my audience is confused, I have made a well written thing here, and it's like
no,
not necessarily. You just made something confusing. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit this button.
No.
Okay, so now I gotta go. Oh no, it's
Oh, jeez.
now we have to see what caused that fight. Apparently, so from my understanding, Kylina and Shadi. Jesus Christ, that is a hard name to say. Were apparently on the same side, as in she basically was Kylina's servant.
Yeah, at first.
And she doesn't believe that fate can be changed.
Exactly. Yes.
And Kylina is basically forcing her to change fate, but it got to a point where she will not just put up with it anymore.
Exactly. Which is crazy.
And now we're going backwards through events to, I guess, nope. Okay.
Nope.
Find an opening to A, kill ourselves in the past, and B, kill Kylina in the present.
So okay. So if we kill her in the present, then we will be okay, correct?
I think the prince's reasoning is, since I killed her in the past, before the events of Sands of Time happened.
Yeah.
I then did the thing that brought the Dahaka down to want to kill me. But if I kill her in the present, aka after the Sands of Time event, then the sands will be created anyway, but it won't be created in time for me to use them. I think that's his reasoning.
Good Lord, that was a lot of process.
It's very roundabout, and again, this is why you gotta be very careful with time travel. Now, granted, Sands of Time, for the most part, is based around time travel.
Yeah.
Or on time manipulation, and this game seems to be locked in one centralized location with a very small cast of characters.
Yeah.
So there's not as much to go wrong here.
I will still say this. This is way better than the movie. I probably the only time we watch it in a podcast is probably the only time I'll watch that movie. We'll see, but I probably had no interest in watching that movie again until we watch it as far as our reaction. But this is genius.
Yeah, these next two games are the reason why I was initially excited for the idea, the prospect of a Sands of Time movie series. And then I saw who was attached to it. I'm like, well, this hurts. This
hurts me so much.
I'm on a time limit with these.
Oh, that's why it changed. I'm stupid. That thing is shaking so much. Good Lord. Well, they weren't. Dead, fool.
I don't know what he just said, and I don't frankly care.
Well, you doing good so far, by the way, so.
Okay. I was hoping so.
Yep. Oh, right.
I choose third. You die.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now you should skull as drink couplet. Anyway.
Ah! I can't get over that. That's funny.
I don't know why they told Yuri Lowenthal to do all that shouting. Okay, now how am I doing this? How am I doing this? There's a tree. Here's the walls. And there's a thing up there. Can't reach it. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, given this, they're still finding interesting ways to challenge your reflexes.
Yeah. I agree on that. But I'll tell you this, the amount of work, and I can tell by how they're doing the ADR, I've done ADR before. It is no joke. ADR ain't no joke.
Here we go.
People think that's easy. It is not easy. It is.
Water.
It's well. Bobby Boucher.
Okay.
That's my movie.
What now?
The Water Boy. That's my movie.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Adam Sandler, The Water Boy.
I don't think I've seen The Water.
What? No, you serious?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Wow. Oh, we gotta watch that.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
Gotta add it to the list.
Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Good Lord, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's what I was doing wrong.
I gotta add that
Okay,
one.
okay.
Oh yeah, jump. Woo, my God. Jump again? Nope. Ain't no way in hell I'm doing this.
Okay, game, give me a break here.
Yo,
You
she,
bitch.
yeah, she's my man. Fuck you.
It's just, I ran slightly too early.
Good Lord, she ain't showing you no mercy.
And I'm out of sand. Okay.
She ain't showing you no mercy, bro.
No, she's not. Okay, where's my last save at?
Struggle is real being adult. Mm.
Right here. Oh, so have you seen the game Sinister Squidward?
Wait, what?
So there's a couple of fan games going on here.
Oh God.
Using AI generated voice clips and clips from the games, where you play as serial killer versions of Patrick and one with Squidward.
Okay.
They're both horror games. I don't know what the Patrick one is based off of.
Okay.
I think the idea is that he kidnapped SpongeBob and is forcing him to clean his house.
Okay.
And the other one is Squidward snaps and starts killing everybody.
Oh my God.
So the game opens with him waking up, talking about how crappy his life is, how he hates everybody, and then he starts killing everybody in the in a Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
Grabs an AK-47 and just shoots Mr. Krabs in the head. Okay, drop down here. And then he kidnaps SpongeBob and Patrick, and you have to play as Sandy Cheeks to rescue them from torture devices.
Okay.
One of which is Patrick getting sawed in half by a buzzsaw.
What?
And SpongeBob getting pulled in half by a mechanical thing. Meanwhile, you have to basically stealth your way through SpongeBob's house while a manic, crazed Squidward is after you, and if he catches you, he kills you with his clarinet.
Okay.
All in all, the game can be beaten in like half an hour. And when you beat it, he kills himself with his own clarinet.
What?
Look it up online when you get a chance. It is.
Jesus Christ.
It is. It's one of those things where it's like very clearly somebody watched SpongeBob as a very young, and it's like, but what if?
Wow.
Speaking of childhood turning into a bloody massacre, what about that Winnie the Pooh movie?
I haven't even seen it yet. I need to set that up, but like.
Is it out yet?
Yeah, I think it is, but like I can see. Look, let me just say this, guys. I already know the movie's not gonna be good. I just wanted to see how cheesy and stupid they did this.
Well, if it's cheesy, they already did something wrong. It'll be honey.
Yeah, because no, it's funny because the trailer it's just funny because like you see a guy playing Christopher Robin,
Yeah.
but he has a girlfriend. They come back, and the girlfriend says, "Why are we back here?" And he says, "Mama, it's been years. I haven't spent time with them. I feel bad. I need to come back and say hello to him." I'm like, Christopher, let me just explain something to you, buddy. You left for years, no phone call, no nothing. Do you really expect Pooh, and Piglet to forgive you, they go on a rampage, start killing folks.
I mean, this isn't the first movie that toyed that concept. What was it? Christopher Robin was another one that did it.
I don't even know.
There was a movie that came out in like 2017, 2018. I think it was called Christopher Robin. The idea was that Christopher Robin is a grown man who hasn't been to the 100-acre wood in years. He has his own kid now, and he goes back.
Well, that concept that you're talking about is in this movie.
Okay, so I'm back here already. Gotta get her Prince Craig has nerves of steel.
Are you ready to begin?
Be gone, thought. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. A little bit here.
Do.
Took too long, Prince. I was trying to do one input, and you did the ones I wasn't trying to do.
You had one job. Man, my stomach.
Nope, not like that.
Don't. Oh, wait. Did the rocks just fall on you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. Okay, stop it. I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna get this right.
No, you got this.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay. I believe in him, guys. I believe in him.
Since it's an activate, so after I get up, save me some time. Just as regenerating here, they should. Okay, let's get a few here.
I will at least get to that fifth one.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I mean, it was crazy. I didn't know you could do that. Like regenerate like the scenes like that.
Oh no, I'm not because I'm wearing the mask. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah, at the expense of my health, the sands regenerate.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, yeah, you get unlimited sands, but your health's gonna slowly drain.
Which ain't good.
Okay, back up. So I think I see what the problem is.
It's been a long day.
There we go. And there are buzzsaws, because of course there are buzzsaws.
Yeah.
And they're fast-moving buzzsaws too.
Oh jeez, here we go. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there's a woman there.
What you mean?
You'll see.
Okay. Cause I missed it completely.
I did too. Right there.
Oh, I just saw that. Wow. Where did she come from?
Those ghost girls drop down from the ceiling.
Jesus Christ. You know I would be scared if I saw a woman drop from the ceiling like that. I'd be scared.
Okay, I thought I had the timing down. Apparently I don't.
I thought she did.
I thought so too. I thought wrong. Let's get a couple of sands regenerated here.
Are you ready to begin?
Not really.
Dick.
It's a very slow regen process.
Yep. Luke,
Okay.
I am your father. Love that scene.
I do too. Hard to believe that when it first came out, critics hated that movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when it first came out, episode 5 was considered a waste of time and a piece of trash.
That is crazy.
The critics, specifically the professional critics, the fans said you guys are idiots.
I bet it was Rotten Tomato.
This came out in the 70s.
Oh.
Rotten Tomatoes isn't even a thing. Okay, so this is mean. Okay, go like this. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. There we go. What a hell of a gauntlet. Jesus Christ, people! Got enough blood cells here? Okay. Get my brains a little bit here.
You good? You got this.
Go like this. Drop down like this. Over like this.
I thought there was a movie I saw something like this that does this exact same thing.
Saw?
No, No, I'm sorry. I meant as far as like doing. Oh, it was Tenet because they were doing like the backwards, time thing, where like, whoa, that was dope and scary. Oh. He really just did that.
Yep.
Okay, that happened. So I'm shocked, and that happened way too fast, cause he just aimed that perfectly.
Yep.
And it went through the skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is some gory stuff I never pictured in Prince of Persia. Wow, y'all really did fuck up on that movie. Whew. When Brad sees this, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna take. Let me tell you how much he gonna be pissed off and not even interested. I'll give him the first 5 seconds. The first 5 seconds of that movie when it begins, I promise you.
The title crawl?
No, sorry. Well, the first 5 minutes after the title crawl, you're not gonna like it. He is not gonna like it. I promise you, he's not. And I will clip that moment.
We're going here and okay, that's a run and jump kind of thing. Okay. And yep.
Here we go.
Am I still trying to get a storm in the past? It's a very roundabout way to do this.
Wait, is that? Oh, I was like, was that?
Nope.
I am Prince Dastan, here to save myself. I'll wait for you to say something. I'll wait for you to say something.
I've given up. Like the moment I give him a name is the moment they fucked up.
Oh God. I completely agree with them, but it's just funny because like that's how you can tell it's like when somebody's over it but just still irritated a little bit. Just like why would you?
It's the dumbest fucking name.
I think in my opinion after watching this, I think it's a disrespect to the character.
Yeah.
Because the way they did it this way, perfect.
Because they basically just made a Disney prince and gave him sand powers.
Yeah, that's what. That's what they did.
That's not what this is.
No,
really
not
isn't.
even close. Not even close.
This is about basically a kid who was helping his dad get some glory, who fucked up royally.
Yeah.
And now he's living the consequences basically every day.
I don't know why. And this is random, but I don't know why I really feel like watching Pocahontas.
Why Pocahontas?
I don't know. Like it just popped in my head, and I feel like I need to watch that.
I've only seen that movie once in my entire life.
I love the movie. I just haven't watched it in years.
I like some of the songs from it.
You said what?
I like some of the songs from it. Colors with the Wind is a
Oh,
banger.
that's the best song.
Yeah.
No, that one and the other one.
Savages?
No. My Land.
I don't remember that one.
It's the one where the villain in that one. He said, "My land."
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, you remember that one? Oh
I
my
don't remember
God, that was my song. That screaming is funny.
Okay, now where am I going?
Oh, my bill coming up. Ooh, this is tricky.
Been there, done that.
Oh man, I hate when rent has to be paid every month on the 1st.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to do Uber. Yeah. Okay.
You can always ask your landlord you can get an extension.
I'll ask them that, but we'll see.
They just explain what happened. They should let you get an extension at least in your next paycheck.
Yeah, but what I want to do is I want to try to get it on my own first and see what happens.
Yeah.
And if I can't, then I'll ask for the extension because I know how to get the money.
Is Amazon still paying you guys weekly?
Yeah, they are, but the issue came about because of the billing issue.
Yeah.
That messed me up because they took the money out of my account. So if they didn't do that, I would have been fine.
For the rent? Oh no, for Progressive.
Yeah, for Progressive because they lied to me and told me it was going to be on Monday when they did on Tuesday. And that messed me up completely. And thankfully I did Uber that night, so I made close to $100 that night.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get at least like in total like, cause I'm at like $200 and some now.
Oh, this is one of those puzzles.
That's a puzzle.
Yeah.
It seemed more like a death trap.
No, not that. I meant the turning the pipes.
Oh. Treasure Planet was my movie too. Treasure Planet was my movie.
Oh, I died from that hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get to our next save point, we're gonna call it for tonight.
Yeah. I was going to tell you want to finish this part first and then just save it after.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do this part first.
Yeah, you have to. You have no choice in this one. Those are some big pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
There for.
I know it's random me saying that, but it's very unique how I'm saying I've seen like structures and all that of people building this stuff. It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
It's all good as their purpose too.
Yeah. A Bug's Life. I love that movie.
I didn't like that movie.
You didn't like that movie?
I really didn't.
Wow. This is very interesting that you're saying this. I'm very
I
surprised.
just found it very boring.
Wow. Now that really blows my mind. You said that.
And this is after having watched it a third time. I remember I watched it 3 times total. While it was better than the Ants movie, which I got a fun story about how that movie came about.
Wait, the Ants movie?
Yeah, I have a fun story.
I love that movie.
Yeah, so fun story. You ever notice how?
What? Okay.
Okay. So you ever notice how the Ants movie came out like a year after A Bug's Life came out?
I think so. Yeah.
And then Shrek came out sometime after that?
Yes, I do remember that. Now, that I do remember, yes, very...
So, fun fact, the guy who made Ants, A Bug's Life was his idea. He used to work for Disney.
What?
And the guy in charge at the time said, no, we're not doing this movie, it's dumb, something like that. So, he left with the DreamWorks, and then they made it anyway. And then he made Shrek, and then he made Lord Farquaad, who was designed to look basically exactly like the guy, but like the CEO of Disney at the time, I think. And it is no coincidence his name is Farquaad.
Wow. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, hold on. In A Bug's Life or
And Shrek.
Oh yeah. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. It was.
Well, we're going to call it there for tonight. Tonight was a pretty interesting stream. We started off very spicy.
Oh, you know, we
very
did.
spicy.
Yeah,
The first half hour.
Yeah. And then after that, it was the story in this was getting more interesting.
Yeah.
Now that was interesting to me. I'm still shocked to see that though.
Yeah. And sorry about that. And this is me. This is my first time actually going through the Beat War event.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of the things I'm seeing here are very interesting stuff. Like he basically turned into a sand demon. Because I remember when I was first playing the game, I was always curious about who this black creature was. I'm like, is this like a smaller Dahaka thing? No, it's the prince from the future trying to go back into the past to drag Kylina into the future to then kill her.
Yeah, that was intense.
There is a plot hole that I will point out before we do this. If the problem is killing her, then how about you just not?
No, the problem is killing her.
The problem is that if Kylina dies, the sands are created.
Okay.
So how about you just don't?
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I get yeah. That makes sense.
You're making 6 less to make a right here, my guy.
Jesus Christ, he's making sense though. He's making sense.
Well, we're gonna call it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for another part.
Yep.
I don't know how close we are to the end.
I think we're
be honest.
No, I think we're close. Honestly, I really believe that we're close. This part. No, you're close. No, you getting close to.
Oh, I'm sure in the final chapter, in the final act. I just don't know how many hours that act is.
Oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. We can keep playing because I love this story. But yeah, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Catch you later.
Peace out.